Hi, I'm Julia, and for my how-to video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a bird feeder out of a plastic bottle that you might have laying around your house. Um, so to start, you are going to need to grab a plastic bottle of whatever size you want. I just have a smaller one right here. Uh, you're also going to need a little push pin to create the holes in the bottle. You are also going to need some type of scissors. This is what I have. Any type of scissors will really work. This is just used to get the holes that you poke into the bottle a little bit bigger so you can um, make room for the birds to get the seed out of. You are then going to need two wooden dowels. I don't have access to any wooden dowels right now, so what I'm going to use is two pencils. These will probably end up being a little bit too long, so what you would want to do is have a wooden dowel that goes roughly in between the, so you have a little bit sticking out on each side of the bottle. So this is going to be a little bit too long, but we'll make it work. And then you're also going to need twine or rope or something that's a little bit smaller, that can go through the holes you make to hook the feeder up to a tree. I don't have access to twine, so what I'm going to use is some thread. You would obviously want to use something a little bit stronger than thread because if a bird were to land on this, this is not going to hold the weight of the bird. So you are going to want to make sure you grab twine, rope, something that's a little bit sturdier, to have it so it doesn't break on you. And then you're also going to need some type of a seed for the birds. I don't have that, so you'll just have to add that at the end. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our bottle. We are then going to take our push pin and we are going to create a little hole on each side of the bottle, starting like I'd say right down here. Now keep in mind we are going to have two of these going up, so one's going to go like this and one's going to go in here, so we want to have room. Um, so I'm going to create a hole right about here, and you're just going to push that push pin in and give it a little hole. I don't even know if you can see, just like that. And then we're going to kind of want to match that on the other side as well. So we're going to take that push pin and put it in. We're then going to take our scissors and we're going to open them a little bit and just kind of push it into that hole we created just to make the hole a little bit bigger. So this might give you some struggle, but once you get it in, so you have a little slit right there, and we're going to do it to the other side. You just want to be careful when doing this and not get your hand. So then we're going to create another set of holes. So I have one going this way. We're going to create one that goes in this way. So we're going to take our push pin and mark roughly wherever you want it. My last hole's here, so I'm going a little bit higher. And we're just going to push that push pin in. And we're going to match it up on the other side as well. So pop it in there, like that. And then we're going to take our scissors again, open them up, and kind of push into the hole we just created just a little bit. And create a little slit there. I'm going to do it again here. Just kind of pushing and giving it a little twist until it pops through. Okay. So now that that's done, this is kind of what the bottle should look like. You can see there's a hole there and there's a hole on the back side. And if I turn it this way, there's a hole here and a hole right here on that other side. So now we're going to take our dowels. Now you would want something a little bit smaller than this, but we are going to push it through here and through into the other side. Make that hole a little bit bigger for the pencil to go through. Okay, so now that we have the pencil through, it's going to look something like this. And then we're going to take the other dowel, in my case a pencil, and poke it through. I'm going to make these ones just a little bit bigger. And we're going to stick the pencil through. Okay, so now you should have something that looks like this. We are then going to create 2 holes in the bottom just for some drainage. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that push pin, push it through, maybe. Just create a little hole. And you can do that all around. And again, just be careful that you're not going to hurt yourself. So then I'm taking the push pin and going in just like that. This bottle is a little bit thicker on the bottom, so it's a little bit harder to get it through. And I'm just putting probably about 8 to 10 holes in the bottom here. So here's that. So this is kind of, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a few holes created all around the bottom just for some drainage. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and just kind of make some of them a little bit bigger if I can. So I made a couple of them a little bit bigger by just shoving my scissors into the hole, just like this, and going in. Okay, so now that we have that, we have the drainage and we have our dowels. We are going to take our push pin and create 2 holes on either side. So we're just going to take it and poke it in. And right about here for the other one. And then we're going to take our scissors and make that hole a little bit bigger. Now, this hole is going to be what the birds are eating out of, so we're going to want to make sure we cut it a little bit so that they are able to actually get their head in there and get the seed that we put in. So there's one. Put that to the other side. Okay, so we have our hole here and our hole here. If you want, you can put another hole down here and here, but just for the sake of the video, I'm not going to. We're then going to take our twine and we're going to cut it so it's long enough for wherever you're going to put it. We're then going to take our push pin and we are going to create another hole right up top here and one over here. We're then going to take our scissors and create them, make them a little bit bigger so we can actually fit that twine through. So I'm just taking it and pushing the scissors in. We're going to take the cap off the bottle just to make it easier to put the twine that we have in. So we're going to feed it through, grab it in the middle, and then put it through here. So now that you have your twine, we're just going to do a simple knot at the top. Do a couple of them, make sure it's sturdy. And then we can put our cap back on our bottle. And this is where you would fill it up with bird seed, but that is how you make a bird feeder out of a water bottle or a plastic bottle that you have laying around your house. So if you think this is cool, you can give it a try and put it outside your window. So thank you for watching.